My fault.
Yeah, they were. He knows. He was stubborn, but he got to the NBA Finals. He got an MVP out of it. All of that stubbornness. Did you hear that they just banned the tights now?
Well, they haven't officially banned it yet because Samuel Dallenberg's got him on, as does Iverson and Weber.
They work.
But the league is talking about it, and the thing that people don't know, and you see the tights that a lot of players have had on, you have to have a shot at the buzzer in overtime, and they lost by 16 in Philly in a game that Iverson didn't play. Weber drills it. Weber's still putting up a terrific number.
Step or two slower, and this is going to be a dunk.
Alley-oop for Iguodala. So the turnover leads to an easy two.
Together at times because the two bring different styles and they complement each other in terms of, asleep because he doesn't have the athleticism to get there. So he always has to pay attention on the defensive end.
How about this? The Knicks are 10 of 13 from the field. That's 77%. Weber hits another one. The Sixers are 11 of 16 from the field. Meanwhile, Marbury's still out with the left knee that apparently is bothering him. Iverson.
It wasn't a fast break.
His hustle made it a 3-on-1, exactly as Iverson gets fouled. A big problem for both teams, and the Knicks, this was so glaring on Wednesday, has been transition with a 4-point lead. Iverson quickly down the other end, draws the foul, shot won't go, but he'll shoot two.
What to do is get into the rim. And the more he does that, the more he figures out that he can get to the rim. And this is where Allen Iverson has a pretty good crossover in this part of the game right now.
Robinson defends him very well, but a good pass, and Randolph the finish. So why the Knicks made that deal for him. Larry Brown still knows he's got a long ways to go rebounding and defense. As the Knicks turn it over again, Iverson bolting up the floor. And it's back to a 1-point game. Iverson's been very quiet. But just on cue, he now has 11 points.
And you could see what so this is going up.
Quick three, not that time. And Weber the rebound. Gets it inside to Iverson. Nate Robinson lost him. And Iverson. And Taylor with the foul. Iverson does that, draws those fouls.
This is going to be an offensive foul, or it's going to be a blocking charge, and this time it was a blocking.
Always amongst the leaders in the NBA in getting to the free throw line. 5th right now in free throws attempted. Iverson and Weber, 43 of the 68 Sixer points.
A 10-point lead going to 13 or 15. It goes down to 7 or 6. What happened with the Knicks? Now they're in the game and they have something to play for.
That was a defensive 3 seconds. So the one-shot technical. Now a 14-4 run by Philly. Iguodala on the drive against Lee. Kicks it out. Iverson spots up and nails a three, and the Sixers will come all the way back to take the lead. Iguodala guarded by David Lee. Robinson yelling help as soon as Iverson got the ball.
This is within the offense. And he has 20.
Yep. It's unbelievable. He's got 27.
27 points and 21 shots. Like, it doesn't even seem like he has that many shots tonight.
Right.
Because they're in the context of the offense. He's not really blazing shots in terms of hitting him, but he's been efficient enough to get to the line to help his numbers get up to those 28.
Iverson gets inside. Pretty move from Allen Iverson. And he's got 14 points in the period. They still trail by 3. Iverson gets it inside. Weber, and a foul. Meanwhile, Dallas, by the way, losing tonight. Phoenix threw up 140 points on the board. They won. Iverson tripped, flips it up, and he'll go to the line for 2. They've struggled turning the ball over.
Oh, you're going to turn it over.
Their transition defense was not good enough to play in that style.
You're going to turn the ball over if you run. And the one thing you have to do is accept that. And you have to have guys who get turnovers to get into the lane, or you make it turnovers outside on the perimeter that has Nate. You have guards like Steve who are probably better suited for up-tempo. But then you have some plotters like Nate, like Jerome James. And
they haven't adjusted to his style, but there has to be some adjusting by the head coach as well. Iverson, that's a three-pointer. And Iverson now with 36.
Endless amount of money and time and efforts. And then Hurricane Katrina.
Iverson to Weather. Allen Iverson with his 8th assist.
Jerome James is playing with a flat tire, basically. He has one.
And just
here you go.
Iverson, 12 of 13 from the free throw line. Jalen Rose comes back in.
We used to do that on purpose on the court when guys, back in the days when guys wore low tops.
It was very easy to do.
Yeah, give you an advantage. It's tough to do with high tops, almost impossible. But what happened to Jerome?
38 for Iverson, 8. And Iverson
still going through me.
4 fouls on Taylor. Iverson, this will be his 15th and 16th free throw attempt. If he hits this one, it'll be another 40-point game. He's hit the 40-point mark 13 times this year. This is the 14th time. The Sixers are 8-5 in the game. Robinson chatting the whole way up. Not necessarily at Iverson or at anybody, kind of to himself. Iverson on the pull-up, puts it in, 42. Whoa. Iverson, it's good. Allen Iverson with 44.
And see this go.
Most point a player scored against the Knicks this year. Gilbert Arenas had 46. Chris Webber has 32. Here he's got 31. 5-point game. And Iverson fouled. David assists, 6 rebounds. A couple steals as well.
That was an easy 46, if there's such thing as an easy 46.
Well, it wasn't easy in the second half, but the difference in this game is Sixers defense in the second half. They turned it around after giving up 60 points in the first half. Iverson 40. And their 5th straight overall. They still foul Iverson with 4 seconds remaining. And Iverson wrapping up. One of the best. Nate Robinson, the Knicks lose their 7th in a row and fall to 19-52 on the season, and 13-24 here.